But now it is time for Johanna-Konta to put the boot in. Johanna-Konta faces Marketa Vondrousova for a spot in the French Open final. The British #1 has been here before but has never reached the final of a slam. Vondrousova will try to use 2017 champion Jelena Ostapenko's inspiration. By Mike Dixon for the Daily Mail, published 22:30 British Summer Time, the 6th of June 2019, updated 22:30 British Summer Time, the 6th of June 2019. It transpires that the teenager standing between Johanna-Konta and the French Open final on Friday could lay claim to being the Imelda Marcos of tennis. Marketa Vondrousova owns around 200 pairs of shoes, collecting them being about her only diversion from the business of establishing herself as a major star of the women's game. She can play every shot in the manual and use every inch of the court. The question is whether she will be able to execute in this uncharted territory. Johanna-Konta kept her eye on the ball as she was put through her paces ahead of her semi-Konta will take on world number 38 Marketa Vondrousova for a spot in Saturday's French Open final. Dangers for Konta: beware the mix. Under the visor of Marketa Vondrousova is a head that can instantly program different strategies. She can draw on a variety of shots, hitting a flat backhand and more heavily spun forehand. Unlike many female players, approaching the net holds no fears. In her last match she played nearly a quarter of her points there, winning 68% of them. Mind the drop shot. She loves trying to wrong-foot opponents by feathering the ball over the net. Billie Jean King suggested Konta avoids hitting to her backhand because of that ability. Another tactic is to draw the opponent in and lob them. Here, there and everywhere. Her victim in the quarterfinals, Petra Martic, described her as the best mover she had encountered on tour. The way she speeds across it makes finishing the point off against her difficult. Konta enjoys the advantage of having been here before. This is her third Grand Slam semi-final, after making the same stage at Wimbledon 2017 and the 2016 Australian Open. What is different is that on neither of those occasions was she the more experienced player, supposed to win. In Melbourne she went down to eventual champion Angelique Kerber, and at Wimbledon she was taken out by Venus Williams. But the British #1 has promised to put on a show on Friday. "I definitely accept my role as an entertainer," said Konta. "People come, they pay for tickets to watch a show, to watch a match. I do what I can from my side to make it entertaining, but I am human as well, so that doesn't always happen." No opponent at the French Open so far has been able to resist the way she is clouding the first available ball in any rally. Over this tournament, almost three-quarters of the points in her matches have lasted 4 strokes or fewer, and she has been winning a comfortable majority of them. This is the sort of thing Roger Federer's opponents usually have to put up with. That Konta is the only one of the last 4 to have gone this far in a major before shows the near-total breakdown of the power structures in the women's game. For inspiration, Vondrousova, 19, can look at the example of shock 2017 French champion Jelena Ostapenko, who started that tournament as a teenager but had turned 20 by the time she won. Three-quarters of the points in Konta's matches so far have lasted just 4 strokes or fewer. Vondrousova will try to take inspiration from Jelena Ostapenko, who won the 2017 tournaments. "Hey, did an amazing thing and she was the same age as me," said the Czech. "It's very tough to win all those matches, 7 in a row, so it's like a dream to me now." Vondrousova comes from the small town of Sokolov and moved away from home to Prague at 15 to focus on tennis. Her striving to make it is summed up by the tattoo on her elbow, which reads, "No rain, no flowers." Rapidly rising as world number 38, Vondrousova has a box of tricks that represents a serious danger to Konta's hopes of becoming Britain's first women's Grand Slam finalist since Virginia Wade. In the other semi-final, it sums up the nature of the women's draw that the new favourite for the title was playing professional cricket barely 3 years ago. Australia's Ashley Barty, who gave up tennis and had a season for Brisbane Heat in the Women's Big Bash League, beat American Madison Keys 6-3, 7-5 on Friday morning. She is due to take on 17-year-old American Amanda Anisimova, who played the match of her life to defeat defending champion Simona Halep 6-2, 6-4. Ashley Barty, who gave up cricket for tennis 3 years ago, is into her first Slam semi-final. The world number 8 will take on 17-year-old Amanda Anisimova after she knocked out Simona Halep. It means for the first time in 20 years there are 2 teams in the last 4 whose participants are ranked 8, 26, 38 and 51. Rain and high winds are forecast, so the tournament has taken the unusual step of staging the women's semis across the second and third courts at 10 a.m. UK time. Steve Simon, chief executive of the women's tour, called the switch unfair and inappropriate, but if the delayed schedule is messed up further, at least it will be the same for all involved. The result is that Konta will not play in the vast Philippe Chatrier Stadium but the more intimate setting of 5,000-seat court Simon Mathieu, the new arena built in neighboring botanical gardens. It's designed to look like a tropical greenhouse, but the conditions inside may be more like a stormy day in Eastbourne. As the British number 1 aims to go one better than Joe Dury managed 36 years ago. However, the Bristolian offers a cautionary tale. Like Konta, Dury beat a top US star Tracy Austin in the quarterfinals but then lost to a modestly ranked East European, Mima Djordjevic of the former Yugoslavia. Konta will take on Vondrousova in the intimate 5,000-seat court Simon Mathieu on Friday. Let's Block ads. Why?